Along with picking a candidate for governor, Crosse County residents were also asked to give their opinion about two important topics that could change Wisconsin's future.
News 8's Brittany Schmidt joins us with the details.
Mark and Lisa, on last night's ballot in Crosse County, residents were asked two advisory referendum questions. One was about minimum wage and the other was about federal funding for Badger Care. Local representatives are hoping the public's input finds its way to Governor Walker's desk in the near future. In La Crosse County, Tuesday night's ballot had two advisory referendum questions on it.
The advisory is just for voters to advise us as elected officials on an issue.
The first one asked residents about federal funding for Badger Care. The second asked about minimum wage.
The reason that we placed it on the ballot, and specifically on this November ballot, was it's a burning issue, and so it connected those two things, the issue and candidates.
In the first gubernatorial debate in October between Governor Scott Walker and Mary Burke, they had opposing opinions on both topics. Burke favored accepting federal funding for Badger Care. Walker did not. Burke also favored a minimum wage hike. However, Walker did not.
It was a way to vote on the same ballot on an issue, Medicaid expansion, the same time you're casting a vote for an elected official.
Both advisory referendums were supported with an overwhelming margin. 71% of voters said yes to federal funding for Medicaid. 61% voted yes for a minimum wage hike.
I'm hopeful that maybe these numbers, these results, will be a signal to the governor to change his mind.
Clearly, there are people who voted for Governor Walker who still are encouraging him to take that the federal money.
Although advisory referendums have no immediate impact, Billings says it allows elected officials to be in touch with the people they represent.
I'm looking forward to getting back into Madison and using this knowledge that I've gained.
The Medicaid advisory referendum was placed on the ballot in 20 different places in Wisconsin. Nearly 750,000 voted on the issue. Although about 3/4 of the voters said yes to accepting federal funding for Badger Care, about half of them still voted for Governor Walker, who has denied accepting those funds since the beginning. But the governor does have the power to change his mind at any time.
All right, thanks, Brittany. The minimum wage advisory referendum was placed on 19 different ballots across Wisconsin.
It passed with about 67% of those voters.